Hey, gang, 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 gang. Please play your role, cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Gon' hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. Da Vinci, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' pursue me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Please play your role, cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Gon' hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. G, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' consume me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Please play your role, cause my life is a movie. I'm dripping designer, they peeping the Gucci. She think I'm treating her right, cause I bought her a bag. All this money is turning me bougie. I hang with niggas that hang with the scammers and robbers, and I know some niggas that's boosting. I got some shooters that play with them rockets. I swear to God, none of my niggas from Houston. Throughout my life, I done ran through a couple of bands for all of the drugs I'm abusing. All of your homies is dead, we gon' make sure you next. It's gon' be a little family reunion. He posting flips with a gun, tryna seem like he cool. Hope he glad with that point that he proving. Ain't with the rumors and gossip and talking and capping. This chopper gon' clear up confusion. Boy, you not from the trenches, and they can't like they ballin' but riding the benches. Came from hopping the fences. Now these VVS shine on my Cartier lenses. And little boy, not to mention, I got sticks in the trunk if I feel any tension. We gon' teach him a lesson. The way that we ran up them bands, man, this shit is impressive. Cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Gon' hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. Da Vinci, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' pursue me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Please play your role, cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. Da Vinci, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' pursue me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Say my life is a movie, but I'm not an actor. They call me your bitch favorite rapper. Cap all you want, but your ass not a factor. Couple shots turn your ass into Casper. Body bag in these sides, get them zipped up. In the back with your bitch getting licked up. I don't care if you drunk, if you get out your body, we empty his guts like a Swiss up. And I'm sorry if I'm too specific. His girl on my line, and my dick is terrific. I'm all in the mouth like a motherfucking dentist, and I got these pills like I work at the clinic. Got out the streets and I hopped in the booth, cause my brothers keep saying I'm motherfucking gifted. Told them one day I'ma motherfucking listen. Get in the bag is the motherfucking mission. I need some foes of the lean and a few Russian crims, man. I'm thinking I'm really addicted. Load up them clips and start adding them bodies on bodies on bodies. I'm doing addition. All of these niggas be snaking each other. I bet you ain't know that your bro opposition. They really jealous and mad cause they steady wishing that they was all in my position. Cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Gon' hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. Da Vinci, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' pursue me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Please play your role, cause my life is a movie. I eat up a perk and I start feeling woozy. Gon' hop in the vert, I ain't talking about Uzi. Da Vinci, my jacket, my belt came from Louis. Now I got money, they all gon' pursue me. They not my homies, they really some goofies. Once you get bread, these hoes start getting choosy. They turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. Life is a movie, turn on my music, these hoes getting groovy. My life is a movie, turn on my music, these getting groovy. Gang, 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 gang.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Kai Leo here, bringing you back another video. This is my updated Magicka Sorcerer PvP build. Now, I did change a few things from my last build. I know this is back by popular demand. I've been getting quite a few requests on PC, just from people seeing me play it. And I know you guys really did enjoy the last Mag Sword build, so I went ahead and updated this for you. This build is better in my opinion than the last build I dropped. It has just the same damage, way more sustain, and is better survivable wise. I also have my updated CP for Magicka Sorcerer, since I really do have a good grasp of the CP now, and I believe that I have one of the best CP setups for Magicka Sorcerer as well, at least for me, and I'm assuming it will work very well for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the build. So we are running Ancient Grace still. We're running a Sharpened Inferno on the front bar with the shock damage glyph. Now if you don't know what this does, just really good max Magicka. Magicka Sorcerer really wants that high max mag pool for good shields and good damage. Back bar, we're running a Resto Staff of Ancient Grace. We're running Absorb Magicka glyph and Defending trait. Same thing, just really high max Magicka. Now I will go over an Ice Staff setup as well, but I'll get to that in just a little bit. On the Monster Helm One Piece, we're running Swarm Mothers. This is because it's giving you that max dam and max magicka. We're really trying to stack those two resource pools as high as possible. We're running triglyphs on all pieces, yes, even the small ones. We're running triglyphs on everything. This is to get your health pool as high as possible while keeping your stam high and your max magicka doesn't drop off too bad. I think you end up losing about only 700 to 800 magicka versus having, you know, the typical 3 triglyphs rest magicka glyphs. We're running 2-piece trainee. We are running this heavy chest. This just gives you max health and max magicka. On the shoulder, we're running Dami House, light armor on the shoulders. Same thing, max stam, max magicka on the 1-piece. Really best in slot. These two 1-pieces are best in slot. Doesn't matter whether there's procs or not. This is going to be your best bet. Now, the set we're running is Amber Plasm. Now, this set is one of the ones for no proc Cyrodiil. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Even if there were proc sets, I would be running this. This is really just like light armor, eternal vigor. Really nice mag recovery, stam recovery, gives some spell damage, health recovery. I mean, this set does it all. This is way better than Crafty. Will you have more damage slightly with Crafty? Yes, but the damage versus the sustain that this gives you is just second to none. I mean, you really cannot beat this. So how we have the setup in particular to where we're able to have the most resistances while having the best sets on, I guess, the best whatever, because you know Amber Plasm only comes in light. So we're running 4 light on the body right here like this. Then we're running this shoulder. The head is the biggest armor outside of the legs, so we're running the heavy head right here. This is how you're going to want to run it to get that 5-2. I believe 5-2 is still best in slot. You want to have 5 light armor pieces on just because you need that shield, dampen magicka. You could run this medium if you really care about the 5-1-1, but the extra little bit of resistances I get from this are worth it to me. Also the health and stuff you get from the heavy armor passives. Now onto the jewelry, we're running 1 spell damage glyph, 2 mag recovery. You could honestly swap this out for more spell damage glyphs if you want. This is just where I kind of found my sweet spot. So we're running all arcane jewelry, no infused, none of that. We're running 1 amber plasm necklace, 1 ring of ancient grace, and 1 ring of trainee. This is how you're going to be able to get that 2-piece trainee. Ancient Grace, obviously we're running the weapons and the 1-piece jewelry. So that's where we're getting our 3-piece from. And Amber Plasma, we're running 4 body and 1 necklace. So that's giving us our 5-piece for that. Everything is up at all times. You don't have to worry about anything falling off. And obviously our 2 1-pieces are going to stay up all the time as well. So that is it for the sets. This is what the character sheet looks like. This is everything completely unbuffed. The health is going to stay the same because you guys know Cyrodiil, you don't get the health buff anymore. You get it at all times now. So 64 points Magicka. We're running the Mage. This is because we don't need the Atro anymore. Amber Plasm is just, the sustain is so good without it, you don't even need the Atro anymore. The Mage is going to give you your best bang for your buck. It's going to give you bigger shield. It's going to give you more damage. Really just can't beat it. Really, really good. The Atro, you could run it. If you're trouble to sustain, your max Magicka will drop off about 2 to 3k though. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think you need it at all, especially with Dark Conversion. We're running Bewitched Sugar Skulls, best in slot food. Doesn't get any better than this. You want to be running this. Let's go ahead and hop into the skills. So we're running Crystal Frags, of course. We're running Ellie Weapon. If you don't want to run the Overload setup, you want to run, Dawnbreaker, you want to run Meteor, you're going to want to run Crushing Shock over Ellie Weapon. Ellie Weapon is really best if paired with Overload. If you're not going to run that, swap this out for Crushing Shock. Endless Fury, this is a flex spot. You can run Ellie Drain here if you'd like. Haunting Curse. We are running Streak Front Barred. Now I do this because this helps set up bursts a lot better. I don't use Streak defensively. I use Streak offensively like it should be. And we're not running Ball Lightning or any of that cheese. We're running Streak. So this is what you're going to want. And then Power Overload, obviously. This is what you're going to pair with the Ellie Weapon. This is overall just super strong. And this combo just lights people up. Highly recommend the Ellie Weapon Overload setup. But like I said, if you do want to run the Meteor, run Crushing Shock as well. And that'll do you good. Boundless Storm, this is not a flex spot. I don't care what anybody tells you. You need this. Magsork is very squishy this patch. It hits really hard. It has a lot of mobility, but it does struggle tanky-wise. You're going to want to run Boundless Storm unless you had Chewed on. If you're running this IC, BGs, you could throw Chewed on and take this off if you'd like. Completely up to you, but you definitely want that major armor buff. You do not want this to fall off. Highly, highly recommend you run this skill. Dark Conversion, once again, not a flex spot. You're going to want this skill. Healing Ward, now this is really slept on. Healing Ward is better than Rapid Regen or Mutagen. Yes, it is. I don't care what nobody tells you. You've been playing Magsork 15 years. I don't care. Healing Ward is better than Rapid Regen. It is an amazing shield. It does heal you now while the shield is on you. It doesn't wait till the end anymore. It heals you while the shield's on you. It's better for group play because you can get good heals and protect your teammates. Overall, just an amazing skill. Highly recommend. We're running Damp Magic. You could run Harness if you really feel like you need the sustain, but damn Magic, the shield is just so good, you really want to be running this. And you do want this scaled up to level 4 because it does get stronger as it levels up. Hardened Ward, we're running this, obvious, shield, need it, really good. I'm running Lights Champion. This is for group play mainly. I don't use it too much at all when I'm solo. Temporal Guard is going to be really good for you, as you see here. You could run Ice Comet back here if you want another ultimate. You could run Atro back here. All of it's good, but I just prefer Rest Ult because when I'm in a group, it can save my teammates and it can save me as well. So, really like that. Now let's go ahead and hop into the champion points. Now, I'm only going to go over the blue and red. The green is just a waste of time, so I'm not even going to bother. So you can see here, I have 50 deadly aim. Now, once again, guys, let it be known that I am not even close to even max CP. I don't even have 1,000 CP yet, so there are a few things that I would put into, but deadly aim is really nasty. You're doing a lot of single target with Mag Sorc, so you really want this to be the 10%. This is the crit resist. I'm not running Impreg, so you want this maxed out. Absolutely, this is not questionable. You want this. Untamed Aggression, this is really good. I actually have 2 more points, so I'll go ahead and put that there. You want this. This is really nice. Really gets that weapon and spell damage up. And Arcane Supremacy, this is going to get that max magic up even more. You're also going to want to get this. You don't need to slot this, and you can max this out pretty easily with just 40 points. This gives you an extra 1k Magicka. Really, really solid. Now, I know a lot of people like some of this stuff down here. If you want to be a little bit tankier, you can put some into this, but I feel like Mag Sorc's made for mobility and damage. I really don't think you should be trying to be that tanky, so these are the best 4 slottables that I found to be on Mag Sorc. Now let's go ahead and hop over to the red tree. Now, Survival Instincts, this is really, really good. This is just really, really good for sustain. If you don't want to run this, you don't have to. This is probably the one equipable I would probably be able to let go of, if any. Bastion, this is absolutely, you need to run 50 points into this. I notice a lot of people are struggling with survivability on Mag Sorc because they feel like their shields just come right off, and this is why. You need to have this CP. Juggernaut, I really, really like this. Once again, I'm not max CP. I would have this completely maxed out. Rejuvenation is really nice as well, just giving you more recovery. And once again, I would have this maxed out as well. I do have 3 points, so I'll go ahead and throw those extra 3 points in there. So that's it for the CP. I believe that's everything. I'm almost certain. Oh, I forgot almost the Ice Staff part. So if you want to run Ice Staff on your back bar, just put an Ice Staff at Ancient Grace. I'd recommend defending. I just have this one powered. I need to transmute it. If you do that for your skills on the back bar, obviously you can't run Healing Ward. I highly recommend running Crit Surge here or running Ellie Drain here. Or you could run Ellie Drain here, run Crit Surge back here. That will give you the absolute most damage, but I really like having to execute because it's just better for me. But that's what you would do. Just throw Ellie Drain back here, and you'll be just good to go. The build will work in no proc 0. You will be just fine that way. If you do want the major sorcery buff and you're not running Crit Surge like me, you can run the 0 Alliance War Pots. Those will give you major sorcery, all that good stuff. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the build. Let me know how you feel about running it. Amber Plasm is farmed at Mazatoon, Ruins of Mazatoon, so that's where you'll get it at. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy the build, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.